I see now. Our purpose is to hit the moles. And then eat them? Moles are edible. When X and I were on the streets, we had no choice. We ate them. It was terrible. Are you all right? Yes. When I was young. It was just X and I. It's a long story. Another time. My mouth didn't want to open, but my body ached. I never wished to harm another living being. Let's not speak of this further. Can I really forget those times? No. It's not important to forget. I can't forget. Now it doesn't matter. Those memories can't hurt me anymore. These moles, they're not real. Can't hurt us either. Then, I will hit them with you. If that is what you want. Teach me. You won. Good. I'll do better next time. Increased heart rate. Why might that be? I never imagined you to be afraid of seeing the doctor. Is that so? Perhaps now is a good time for fireworks? I heard they are a sight to see. Let us light them.
Ah, I heard you found Fang's favorite book. What was his other favorite? The alphabet book? Get it? Because he named his bird X? Well, I'll show myself out.
Haru, I'm really going to miss him. He even gave me the recipe for his concealer and sunscreen. He said I can make them myself in the future. But I feel like it really means he's gone.
Oh!
I have seen these before. Can't remember clearly, though. That's right. With my mother and him. We watched a fireworks show. It was an otherwise nice day. Except for... things were about to change. That's enough. For now. I'm feeling a bit fatigued. May we sit by the oasis for a bit? Sitting here, I do feel at peace. Yes, together. As I most prefer us. Others can complicate things. Our time together is something I have grown to cherish. Am I mistaken? So, I'm not wrong.
Hey, y'all. Having a little powwow? Guess you forgot to invite old Coop. No worries. I'll just make myself comfortable. Say, Doc, you're out and about quite a bit these days. Let's see. Now, what were we talking about last time you came to pick up the milk till I was so rudely interrupted by a rutabaga too big for its britches?
Not a good time, milkman.
Come on, man. Anytime's a good time with your boy Coop. For real, though. Y'all best not be skipping out on the wise words of your elders. I know for a fact you ain't like them other young'uns, turning tail at first glance at yours truly. Plus, you're coming off a bit rude, if I may say so. Don't want to come off as an ingrate, do you? You only started talking last Tuesday. Now, where to begin?
Builder and I, we're together now.
Huh? What? What in the French fried peach on a cracker? No wonder y'all are looking like a couple of lady mantises, about ready to eat each other's faces off.
I think I don't understand.
Hot dang! This here's quite a scoop. Y'all are lucky I'm such an upstanding citizen. Otherwise, I'd spill the beans to all them tabloids for a quick goal. Well, don't mind me then. I'll be going. I'll find you two another time. Yes, sir.
No one will disturb us. Yes. Do you remember the book you gave me? The Eagle in the Valley. I read many stories with my mother. After she passed, that one is all I thought about. I was the eagle in the stormy valley. Lost. Alone. Abandoned. On my own. Too weak to carry myself away from the clouds. When I could, I flew here. But the clouds followed. I despaired. Cold. Always cold. Until you. For the first time since then, I felt warmth. The clouds are still here. They will never leave. But now, I can feel the sun shining through. I don't feel cold. Not anymore. And I won't. As long as you are here. My friend. My truest friend. With who? There is only you. To fall in love. To start a family. No. I can't. For now, I am content. It's late. I must return. It was more than I expected. It was nice. Let's do this again. Soon. Take it.
Have a good day.
Got the screen? Great! I fixed the projector with Chi's help. He also noticed in a box was a data disc with a movie on it. You've heard of those, right? They're like moving pictures. Remember what the manual said? The projector works best at night. So, tell you what, I'll find us a cinematic spot, if you will. And, oh, can you give me the screen you made? Let's meet up tomorrow at 8 p.m. at the saloon, and I'll take you to the setup. Oh, a date? That's right. Old world couples used to go watch movies together, didn't they? Gosh, I've always been interested in old world tech, but I never thought I'd end up going full LARPer. Fortunately, the disc is in good shape. I asked Chi not to tell me what movie was on it, so it's going to be a surprise for both of us. He did say, though, that it wouldn't be a complete waste of time. That's high praise from him. I can't wait. Okay, see you tomorrow night, 8 p.m. You know, although I always listened to my parents, I'd sometimes lose my temper. But with you, I'm always so happy. Kind of feels surreal. See ya!
So long, partner.
I always enjoy reflecting here by the water. Care to join me? My brother has always been a very playful fellow. Mischievous, even. I believe it is his innate cleverness that gets him into trouble. If only we'd had better schools in Barnarock where he might have been able to focus that energy. But, alas. Judgment of personality. It's all rather subjective, isn't it? I wouldn't rate someone's personality. I spend time with people I enjoy spending time with. Thank you. Everything I create comes from a place of some emotion. I hope others are able to receive that on some level. Thanks.
Greetings. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sandrock will rule the world. Or...
We'll meet again. Have I ever told you that your eyes look like ions spinning in a super collider? Oh, that's just the technology lost from the old world, however, and only exists in my mind. Thank you.
I think... medicine. Do you need more? I'll make you something. Always giving me gifts. You're a good person.
Hey, there you are. Oh, before you got here, I talked to Owen for a bit. He gave us a blanket and snacks for our movie night. He sure has taken kind of an odd interest in our relationship. Oh well, ready to go? Great! Follow me to the secret spot. Ta-da! Here we are. Builder Cruise Cinemas presents whatever movie it is we're about to watch. I hope it's got some romance in it. I want to know what dating was like in the old world. How do people fall in love with virtually all their wants and needs catered to by technology? What about you? What are your hopes on the disc? Yeah, I think every era has something uniquely romantic about it. Maybe we'll find seeing something like that to be inspiring. Well, nothing left to do but press play. Here we go. That was great! All the twists and turns. I can't believe the villain turned out to be his twin brother from the future all along. The couple in that movie. I guess no matter how much things change in the world, love is always kind of the same, huh? And there's a lot to be learned about life in the old world, too. I guess you can say this exercise has resulted in a Builder Cruise level up. What? You didn't watch the movie? What's that look? Hey, eyes on the screen, please. Oh, shoot. It's so late already. I guess I was enjoying myself so much that I lost track of time. I better get home, but we should do this again sometime. I'd love to do more research on these movies. And it's nice to do something like this together, isn't it? That was fun. See ya!
Before, I didn't know what it meant. I shouldn't have taken it. No, I really can't. It'll pass. I'm not worth it. Everyone around me suffers. Please, go. Please, go.
I get along with pretty much everybody, except arrogant chefs. There was this guy who came in a while back bragging about his recipe for some tasteless broth. Meat and salt, bro? Those were the only ingredients. How could you be proud of something like that? I tell you what, though, that guy could arm wrestle. Thank you.
I had another dream about Yakmel. I dreamt that I was a Yakmel myself. Or maybe the Yakmel's dreaming that it's me? Ow! I think something in my brain just broke. See ya!
Hey there. Yeah?
Good evening, everyone. It's nice to see so many wonderful faces here tonight. I wanted to invite you to discuss the future of Sandrock, without being crammed into the stuffy city hall this time. With the recent opening of the road to Portia, we have access to water like never before, as well as being able to finally increase our access to trade and tourism. All of this was only made possible thanks to the efforts of everyone here at our wonderful town. So, I would like to propose a toast to Heidi, to the builder, to everyone, to Sandrock!
To
Sandrock! Recently, I have been soliciting the opinions of Sandrockers regarding the future development of our town and infrastructure. This time, I'm glad to see everyone's excited about our future for once. We have a couple of proposals to go through tonight. So, without further ado, it is with great pleasure I introduce our wonderful Mian and Zeke to discuss theirs.
Hello, everyone! Thank you for this opportunity. Recently, I have been working with Zeke on a plan to plant a forest in the Eufaula Outback that could block the sandstorms from Sandrock almost entirely. We've already demonstrated some success with the little woods near Gecko Station, but with portion water, we'll be able to scale up substantially. But I'm not the expert here, so Zeke can explain everything in more detail. Zeke? Don't worry, just go over it like we rehearsed. You can do it.
Right. Sorry. Just a little nervous. Been a while. The Eufaula Outback in the north is, really big. It's got lots of land and sand. If we plant trees there, they can stabilize the terrain and stop the runoffs.
Economy?
This isn't some small project, though. It'll probably cost City Hall a lot of money. No, sorry, didn't mean to say that.
Talk about how it'll help Sandrock.
Right, if we use more water from Portia, we should be able to maintain a large enough forest in the outback to lessen or even stop the sandstorms. We'll finally get a sustainable Sandrock.
And there you have it.
No more sandstorms?
Thank you very much for the presentation, Mian, Zeke. We've been discussing this possibility for a very long time. Now that we finally have the know-how and Mr. Musa's backing, we might just be able to pull it off. Do you have a more detailed plan? What do we need to do first?
Oh, well, I guess I want to do a test planting on the outback sands first. The sand over there is drier, and the water table is much lower. For that, we'll need a small irrigation tower in the area.
Good idea with the test. I'll expedite a budget for that. Does anyone else have something to say about this proposal?
Makes me proud to see a guild member being such a go-getter.
I knew I could count on you. I'll help out as well.
Thank you, Builder. Commissioner Wei.
Thank you all. Now, on to our second proposal. Heidi, if you please.
Good evening, everyone. To the natives here, do you remember Miss Bliss? Yeah, me too. She was the best darn teacher this side of the Alliance. And I am who I am today because she pushed me to always do my best. We don't have that for our children today. We haven't had a school since a sandstorm blew down the old one. I'd say it's about time we built a new one.
Miss Bliss put the fear of light in me.
So I've got a proposal. It's been sitting there the whole time, since our old minister, whose name I shall not mention, took off. pretty literally, her destroyed house is just sitting there. Perfect location for a school.
Wow, that's so great! When do we start the PTA? I'll volunteer for everything.
Can Elsie go back to school?
Pa, I ain't a kid. I think it goes without saying that I fully approve of this proposal as well. In fact, I've already submitted a job advertisement for a school teacher.
Yes.
This school project and the new forest will be our town's primary focus going forward. I think if we can achieve both, we'll finally get more people to settle here. Folks, we're really close now.
We stand ready to do our part, ma'am. Right, everyone?
Yep.
This team is so reliable. I feel like we could build anything if we put our minds to it.
Jens never praised me before.
This is going to be a lot of work. I'll spread out the assignments amongst us after I have a talk with Heidi. We'll all pitch in together and get that school looking like the pride of the Eufaula.
I never used to believe in good and evil twins, but here you are, proving us all wrong. Anyway, I hope the meeting was useful in letting y'all know a bit more about what's in store for us. I'm still open to more proposals, so if you have ideas for Sandrock, please bring them forward. Let's do our best for our city-state. So let's leave it there for tonight. Everyone, eat up. Owen went out of his way to give us a real feast for tonight. And remember...
Conserve water!
How you holding up, Cat? Not like you to be so quiet at meetings like this. What gives?
Yeah, I've got some ideas, but I'm just mulling them over a bit. You know, not everything has come up spades for me lately. I'm thinking I need to slow down and think things through first.
Need a friendly ear?
All right. Let's see. I've been thinking about my entrepreneurial career so far, and...
Go on.
You remember how I always talk about Katori World, right? It's always been my dream to... I actually wanted to pitch the idea to Musa, you know, but when I was talking to him while he was in town, something he said stopped me. He questioned if I was fully committed to my business. I wanted to answer, of course I am, but then I'm not so sure. And that got me thinking. My entire goal coming out here was to create a better life for my son. But I sure am doing a terrible job at it. See, that's the point. Not only am I not doing that great with my businesses, I'm also not able to see my son grow up. But I'm afraid that I'll never have time for my son anymore, or that whatever I try next will fail and you'll all be in for a big disappointment. That's why I didn't give Trudy anything this time.
Okay, you just take your time. You'll figure it out. We'll always be here, ready to lend a hand.
Thanks, guys. I needed the pep talk.